progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Come on, you let them catch that, bro?
The first play of the drive. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Man, you let them catch that.
Today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss.
Damn, Louis,
get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On second down, it's Hines. Room here to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, we got a steal.
Now Brissett. His throw caught right around the 6.
It's right like
he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Brissett now to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play.
We played that one.
On an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
The kick by Fairbairn.
Played it that way. We played it that way.
The lead moves to 10-0.
The 2 timeouts to either score or somehow.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
I tried
it. Try and score when given the opportunity.
The throw by Taylor here, and that's
just the way the blitz coming. It's the way the blitz coming.
There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. He's able to find Wallace. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Now Taylor on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Too aggressive.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They go play action with Taylor. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
God damn it.
Why
did he do that? Why did he throw it like that?
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
That's fine.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Why is not broadcasting?
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
Let's go now. 70 ending. We got to get to that. Mike over there. Here we go. Check 13. 66. Pull it. Half.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm here all day.
Here's Pirine. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Ready up. 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Check, 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 check.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers.
You inside, man. You inside, man.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw.
That's
there.
good pass.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
We're having a breakdown right now, fellas. We're breaking down. Second half.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
We got to seal. We got to seal. Watch the curve.
Brissett. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
All day, defense, all day.
Into the air once more. It's Brissett.
Come on, man. You supposed to.
Backfield.
Oh, Ingram, you supposed to stay with him the whole way, Ingram. God damn.
Gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Tranquil wasn't going. He don't play it right.
On first down, Hines. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Ready? Hey, Reed. Hey, we gotta get tonight. Mike over there. Hey, get in the weight room.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
We need to score, fellas. I don't know what else to do. We need a touchdown. We need a touchdown.
And as a defense,
when we come back after that and figure shit out on this
see
ball.
those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor.
Come on, bro.
To escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year.
He's going to release the ball.
As a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of
He's not getting no play off the ball.
All year long, he's made big plays.
Instead of making that goddamn play.
Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal.
Come on, dog. You just gave it up.
On that one, I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Devin Funches. His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. To throw is Brissett. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
All the dudes in his ass program. Shit. That's over here. I can't do shit. These niggas not getting past third downs.
As they run up and send this one away.
I don't have no big back to ground the time back in.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession,
instead it's constantly a 3 and out, and I'm just not figuring out what's going on.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They run on first down with Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Play action, now Taylor. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. The Chargers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Taylor. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking...
And it's a fumble.
Fuck.
So call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Right. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Now a carry for Pirine. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Colts on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Tens the mic. Better bring it. You better bring it.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll be 7 downs. That is an absolute backbreaker. That is a design passing play.
That hurts.
You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically. But it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
Let's go. Check.
They'll run it here with Pirine.
Good move.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard
Good
line.
move.
Just shy of the 20.
Busted.
That one good for 37 yards. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigue maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Set go. Mike 9. It's a party now.
They'll run on first down. It's Wilkins. Just a yard on the first down carry. So second and 9. Offensively with the
he can run it all these downs and just
going,
keep fit going.
You also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Here's Hines. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Check pass. Check pass.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Let's go. Come on.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Shit, I can't stop
When a defense simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run with Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. They come out here in the eye. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff away. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll go to P-Ryan, try to pound it in, and he takes it in for a Colts score. Samaje P-Ryan with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week? And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it. Taylor. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And Allen's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To throw is Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now Taylor to throw. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. In racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Let's go.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always...